teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Lsu Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. It's the running back in the flat. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch on the first down for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And the coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free in midfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack them.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Klubnik. And he's hit just before the throw, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
2nd down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. pulls it in. It's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Shotgun formation here on third down. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. LSU 6, Clemson 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
To throw, it's Klubnik. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Fires it on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Tigers pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. The Tigers line up with a first and goal. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Clemson, as they put 6 more on the board. Extra point try coming now.
Number 1 in the end zone.
PAT gives them a 7-6 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
7, LSU 6.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Bringing pressure. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's a quick grab. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Grab behind the line, it's Haynes. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The drive now from the 25. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The first drive now. They're set up for the 34. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Randall. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
We'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
To the air, it's Klubnik. On the move now. Grab behind the line. It's Randall. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Behind the line, it's Durham.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that club.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion. Right for a quick completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Here's the handoff. It's into the clear. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU, stable of backs again on this roster, too.
2nd down after that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Caught for the receiver.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hudson getting set with a first and 10 now. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Clemson. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Bringing it out. It's Brown. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, LSU. He's going to score. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. The two-point conversion is good. Puts the lead down to 10.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Klubnik. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice game.
onslaught in the backfield. It's Haynes. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. That's how you finish a play. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
LSU 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
LSU Tigers will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And it's incomplete. You don't see the lead defensive back in the block a would-be pick like that very often.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. The sure hands. It's sharp. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Grab down the middle. It's Durham. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that short completion. Looking to chuck it again. The sure hands. It's Durham. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback make
Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Moves left out of the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Catch made on the out route. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Grab behind the line. It's Sterling. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal.
Let's go.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. This air attack is still unstoppable. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
31, LSU, 21.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And the back now goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. What a catch! Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Of 2. 2nd down coming up. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Klubnik. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point gets it within 3, 31-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Fire to the right side, complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he's tackled early after picking up a first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
He makes the grab.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson. So the offense flexing, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
LSU, 28.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Pressure is coming. With the catch, it's Durham. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And they misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. And the player is down, injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's sharp. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a 2-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
LSU, 35.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now on the 25. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Chewing clock with the running game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
It's a keeper. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
On the run here, lets it go. And the pass is complete to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quick throw. The catch is made. Touchdown, Clemson. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
on now for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Brown. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Tigers will take over. 1st and 10. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Caught on the outside. It's Anderson. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to help you.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sideline. It's Anderson.
Hey, the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is